If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for,
My client at the time of this offense was homeless. She was in the midst of.
I have 5 children, but I placed them up for adoption because of
Those first few seconds showed you a woman at her lowest, a judge holding her entire future in the balance, and a heartbreaking confession about 5 children that nobody saw coming. But what led to this moment? This is the state of Texas versus Dakota Durk. On the surface, it's a felony drug charge. But underneath, it's a battle for a human life. Dakota was homeless and spiraling when she was caught, and now she's facing up to 2 years in state jail. But here is the mystery. She's already surrendered her 5 children for adoption. Was this a selfless sacrifice or the result of a total breakdown? With her plea deal hanging by a thread, will the judge follow the agreement or pivot to a shock punishment? If you want to see how the law weighs addiction against accountability, hit subscribe for more courtroom insights. Let's go back to the beginning of the hearing.
all right, the court is calling 2025 CR 012248, State versus Dakota Durk. Could I have parties announced?
Renee Munoz on behalf of Ms. Durk.
And are you Ms. Durk?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Durk, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Your charge is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1. That's a state jail less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering into this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? If the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
In my opinion, she does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
That is correct, Judge.
Ms. Durk, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a $1,200 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. They will take in consideration 2025 CR 012012. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours community service restitution, no contact with Michaela, Mikaela, Sousunis, Sousunis, Christopher Carter, the DOEP course, MRT, and regular random UAs. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Okay.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State also states exhibit 1 in knowledge.
Without objection.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Yes.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor, briefly, which also ties into our request for certain hopeful recommendations for the court in terms of the conditions of community supervision. My client at the time of this offense was homeless. She was in the midst of substance use and struggling with that disorder. She has been in lifetime recovery for the last 3 months, and she is set to graduate and complete that on the 15th of December, Your Honor. Furthermore, she is set to go to Pay It Forward at Haven for Hope to continue care under that program, and also doing a 10-week outpatient lifetime recovery upon her graduation from lifetime recovery, Judge. Being that she has been working on those things in terms of her recovery, we're respectfully asking the court if she shows her certificate of completion to lifetime recovery, if the DOEP course and the MRT course could be set to have completed, since she was learning those things at lifetime recovery for the last 3 months. Further, Your Honor, we're asking that the fine be probated. She'll be living at the homeless shelter Haven for Hope. She'll be doing AA classes, and we wanted to also request of the court if she can get credit, her community service hours, she can get credit for doing the AA classes, Judge.
All right. So tell me about yourself. Do you have any children?
I have 5 children, but I placed them up for adoption because at the time I was under the influence and I couldn't be a good mom at the time.
All right. That's a hard thing to do, but I'm glad you made the sacrifice for them. And I think as they get older, they'll appreciate what a sacrifice that was for you. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. There's to be regular random UAs, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Probation with regards to the random UAs, if Lifetime is doing that and if that is acceptable to probation, you may accept those as her UAs. There's to be no contact with Michaela Susani and Christopher Carter. Continue with Lifetime Recovery, followed by Pay It Forward, and also follow with the 10-week outpatient with Lifetime Recovery. You're to provide certificates. If you provide those certificates, then you will not have to complete the MRT or the OEP course. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. There is a $1,000 fine that will be probated. Taking consideration 2025 CR 012012. There's to be community service restitution hours of 120 hours. 1 hour will be deducted for every sober support meeting completed. You're welcome. Probation, is there anything else? Proof of employment within 45 days of release. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. So you're doing great.
Through it.
Your attorney will let me know when your graduation is. If I'm in town, I'll attend your graduation.
Okay.
But this is what you need to realize. I think, right, that it's easier to maintain your sobriety when you're in an inpatient facility. And once you get out, the real world starts hitting you, right? So don't get off track. Don't look up and then you say, I have this sober support meeting, but I don't have time, so I'm not going to do it. I'll just do it. Doing that, you will look up and find that you're so off your path of sobriety because time goes by quickly, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
In this court, communication with probation is key. If there is any issue, let them know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you for dressing appropriately for court, and good luck to you, okay?
The gavel has fallen. Dakota Durk walks away with 4 years of probation and a chance to finish her recovery. But was this a fair outcome for a felony charge? If you sat on that bench, would you have been this lenient? Comment below. Team Dakota or Team Accountability? Does her sacrifice of her 5 children prove she's changed? Hit like if this case moved you and share it with a true crime fan.